fantastic start. He's going to nail it. But look at the switch boat on the other side. That's actually a wild card, Chris. And look at him pull away.
Yeah, he's got a great start there. Extremeboat.com over the far side, and Wet Punk, they're pretty much together. But it's Keaton that's making the run. But Switch is really putting the pressure on. This is a wild card entry. Are they going to come into play in this race?
I hope so. It would be fantastic if they did. The conditions look gorgeous. We've got a pretty flat sea here. Let's hope the offshore leg isn't too bad for them.
And are we going to see the King of Shaves as potent as they were in the first race here at Naples? We can't see them. They're just on the left-hand side of your television out of shot. But Keaton doing exactly what they did last time and getting away. And they've now got the lead of this race. And we think that the switch boats has just dropped back a little bit, but Keaton from the same yard as the Fameplast boat as we go on board with Extremeboat.com.
Yep, oh, and she's just got completely roosted. I can only explain to you, Chris, that's like driving through a car wash at 90 miles an hour if you could do it.
Jackie Hunt, second place with Mike Shelton yesterday, and 99 now, the King of Shaves, the Fountain Worldwide boat, right close with Keaton. This is the battle for the lead, and the switch there as well, also in third place.
Yeah, James and Craig have just driven through a lot of traffic to get to that position. He's pushing Keaton now. He's going to be pushing him off the mark to actually close the door on him so he can get the lead. And I would imagine they're going to, yes, look, you are going to see a fantastic lead here by them. Fantastic driving. That
was just perfect positioning and perfect planning, I think, as well.
Yeah, and you've got to have nerves of steel to drive through that at 105 miles an hour.
Well, we saw Keaton go slightly wider there. The switch has come through on the inside and is pretty much alongside Keaton now. And wetpunk.com coming into play as we take a look at the crew of the Lucas Oil's Outer Limits. And we've got a different driver in there today.
And they're also having a hair wash. Big roosters they're driving through. That's extremely hard conditions. You've got to really keep the throttles forward as you drive through the other washes.
Switch and Keaton together. Oh, what a fantastic shot that is.
The wild card is doing brilliantly, but look at wetpunk.com. Look at the acceleration he's got there.
All of a sudden, just made up some pace, got the speed. What is it that just suddenly gives you that acceleration?
You just get the boat level, you get it set up, trimmed properly. As you come off the start, you're just wanting to get that boat settled down onto the water and running and getting into a nice rhythm, and that's what he's doing. Gaining on Keaton, fantastic, and he's going to take it. Absolutely brilliant.
And again, beautiful line right on the inside to take the buoy there, very, very tight. And King of Shaves is out leading. Then that battle behind that we were just looking at, wetpunk.com and Keaton. And Wetpunk, I think, just have the advantage on that.
It is an offshore leg again. It's a horrible beam sea for them.
This is Supersport. This is first and second place, Rossioli Hotels and Extremeboat.com. Like we saw them yesterday before Extremeboat hit problems and had to back down. We're back on board inside Extremeboat.com.
Yeah, on board with Jackie though. She seems to have a few problems again. She's not running perfectly level today. Mike's probably trying to figure out what's actually going wrong there.
King of Shaves, no doubt about it. Clear water ahead. He likes to go close to those buoys, doesn't he?
He does. This boat with the Eelmore engines have got fantastic torque, a beautiful power band, so they will be able to slingshot them around those corners and really keep the speed up.
Wetpunk.com in second place, so we can see the gap between first and second. And then Keaton has lost a little bit of ground on second place, and now he's been caught by Fameplast.
Such a shame after Keaton got a beautiful start. He just doesn't seem to be holding it here. Fameplast again, beautiful line on the corner.
And we're on board with Fameplast, looking back in the switch. Just behind them in fifth place, and big roosters coming up from that boat.
Yep, they're actually running Metamarine drives, which is like an Arneson style drive, which is why you've got the big rooster, as opposed to a lot of the other boats are running the stern drives, where you don't get the rooster.
Rossioli Hotels leading Supersport, then Extremeboat.com desperate to try and catch and pass them if they can, but they'll be just so happy that the boat is running. They had such dramatic problems overnight, and this morning they didn't think they'd actually be able to get to the start, but they have done. And Jackie Hunt and Mike Shelton will want to take the win.
They'll be going for the win, but if they've got a little bit of problem on board the boat, they will just go for a finish, preferably on the podium. But let's hope they can.
Look at these two side by side. They're both Metamarine built hulls, and one of them is going to get past the other very quickly indeed, the way they're going.
Yeah, I think everyone's actually just really gunning for their positions today. They want to make sure they've got the right angle for the corners. Fameplast has got a lovely angle for that corner. Look how wide Keaton's going. Fame Plus has got a beautiful line, straight in, he's going to get the lead.
And that's the difference between making up ground, making up places, and of course eventual results is just that positioning.
It's actually the speed as you come out of the corner, which is what you want to keep up. Lucas Oil's outer limits actually gaining on Keaton again here. He's going to take him as well. He's doing really well today.
Is this a problem for Keaton, or is Lucas Oil's just finding a bit more speed? The difference in the size of those boats really stands out now.
I think Keaton may have a problem at this point. You can actually hear that engine, it's struggling.
Oh, well, hopefully it's not going to end in retirement for them, but it's going to end in a change of position, because I think without doubt Lucas Oil's outer limits, the SV40 is going to get past. They're alongside now and starting to make some ground on it. So Keaton have lost a place. Lucas Oil's outer limits goes up and improves on their standings as the race out front continues, with the King of Shays leading as we pull back and see to where the others are. And Fame Blast ahead there, and there is the 01 extremeboat.com, and that is second in the Supersport class. We're just looking to see where the Rossioli hotels are, but as we go on board with Limy, the 57 boat in 9th place, but it's stopping, and they had problems yesterday, and that Fountain Lightning 43 with the Mercury engines as another problem on board today, so they're pulling out. As we go back to Sunseeker Challenge, the Supersport boat and FPT engines inside, and that skips nicely along the waves there.
Yeah, they're running it well. They just don't seem to have the power to catch up with Rossioli Hotels here, who are storming in the lead.
Chaldron 41, brand new boat for them this year, and it seems to be the perfect boat. We look behind, and there is extremeboat.com, and they just can't make a difference on that gap.
Yeah, they had a problem yesterday. They actually had the engine management system go in, which was stopping the engines for Jackie and Mike. Absolute disaster, but they did finish just in the time limit and got points.
Pignolo 53 also had problems yesterday. Their skater had problems, but they're going today. Malta, these pair were on home ground. They're in Italy this time, 5th place in a Supersport class for the Chaldron 2 boat, Portomasso Chaldron 2, and they're being chased by Martin Lai in Sunlick Beer. So a good battle between these two as we see boomboom.com.
Yeah, the Hustler boat looking absolutely gorgeous there. Vigan Javin and Charles Williams Hawks running well. Look at this. This is a great battle between Sunlick Beer and Chaldron 2.
And they're right side by side now. Sunlick Beer takes a position. Oh, look at this.
Oh, fantastic corner by Chaldron 2. Let's just hope they can keep that power up. Both petrol engines here, so they'll be pulling away. Let's see if he can take that lead.
That was a fantastic move. Is it going to pay off? They are side by side, Chaldron 2 and Sunlick Beer, but Martin Lai somehow just gets ahead as we get a brief onboard glimpse of Lucas Oil's outer limits and the helicopter right ahead of them, and they're going past the Supersport Carpenter boat, and again that boat looking fantastic.
I have to say that is my favourite boat at the moment. I think it looks gorgeous.
They've still got some power, but obviously reduced. But look at this. What a fantastic story of the weekend this Fountain Worldwide boat has turned out to be. They've just so little time with it, but it's just been so dominant.
Look, you can see their fists. They know they've got it for a second time. Brand new boat, and they have got 2 wins in the bag. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic for James Shepherd and Craig Wilson and Fountain Worldwide.
And I think webpunk.com can be very pleased as well as they head towards the checkered flag. 2nd place for them, and they've seen off some of their strong rivals, but look at that total delight from the pairing.
I think that's going to be a match made in heaven.
Confirmation then, 99 King of Shays wins from webpunk.com. Lucas Oil's outer limits in 3rd place, and Keaton gets the 4th place. Rossioli Hotels' 2nd victory of the weekend. Delight so totally apparent in that, and a perfect way for them to end the weekend in their home round. So it's Rossioli Hotels from extremeboat.com. Bootsy Bullet delighted able to achieve. So that changes things in the Supersport class points as Racing Project with Rossioli Hotels Roma move up and past Extreme Boat, and there's a bit of a gap between them now. So the Supersport podium for the Grand Prix of the Seam, a fantastic outing for the Supersport class, and it's only going to get more exciting at the next round for them too. And what a treat in Evolution, it's wetpunk.com that now take over, 50 points clear of Fountain Worldwide, and former leaders OSG down to 3rd.